Third step, once I've figured out the right level of challenge for me in terms of tiers or progressions, now I need to come up with a SMART goal. And I would point out here that when I Google SMART goal, there are a bunch of different versions of this where the A and the R's stand for different things. It's okay, because honestly, the most important part of a SMART goal is the specific, measurable, and timely. I mean, realistic and achievable are kind of the same thing. There's also attributed, right? There's also attainable, relevant. I've seen all these different things, but really it's about being realistic for you, but measurable and timely is really important. So if we're coming up with a SMART goal for an exercise, say I figured out the tier progression I need to be in for push-ups, so say I'm doing knee push-ups. Now that's when I get a very specific goal. In 3 weeks, right, timely, I will be able to do 10 knee push-ups. That's measurable, okay? The key thing is that it has to be a right level of challenge. So if I can do 7 knee push-ups right now, 3 weeks seems like a long time to just do 3 more, right? If I practice hard enough, that shouldn't be that difficult. So maybe I want to increase it. So really keeping in mind, what else is going on for you. Now, the same thing is going to happen for dividing fractions, right? So say we figured out dividing fractions itself is a little difficult for me, so I bumped it back a step to multiplying fractions, which is somewhat difficult for me, but I can do it, okay? Now I'm going to work on that. So what I want to be able to do then is set a goal for myself. So with things like this, with math, it's kind of easy. I could say, hey, I will be able to do or get, I will be able to get 100% correct on a sheet of 10 random multiplying fractions problems in 1 week. Okay? So if that's the right level of challenge for me, again, that's up to you, right? That is measurable. I'll know exactly how I do it because I'll just take that 10 sheet. It's timely. I know when it's going to happen by, right? And it should be achievable and realistic. So again, you got to set that goal though, because if you don't know what you're reaching for, you're not really going to practice in the right way to get there. So if I set that goal, then I know, okay, I'm mastering multiplying fractions, which is really important because I need to master it, and I need to master it quickly if I'm going to move on to dividing fractions, right? But if I just set a goal, I'm going to be able to get a bunch of them right. I'm going to get a bunch of multiplying fractions problems right. Well, I can probably already get some of them right through luck and kind of struggling through it. That doesn't mean I'm mastering it, and it's not really going to help me practice. So this is a very important step to sort of make sure the rest of it happens.